Hey guys, Richard at the range. Today we're going to talk just a little bit, not in depth, about hollow points versus full metal jackets. And I think when I'm talking in my concealed carry class about this, we talk about full metal jackets being practice bullets. And when we talk about bullets, one of the things I like to use is a formula: energy is a function of mass and velocity. And we're talking about energy. And so when we're talking about full metal jackets, that's a bullet that has a copper jacket around it. The only thing that that bullet ever wants to do with all of its energy is create holes, right? Probably in the paper while you're practicing. And so when we start talking about self-defense ammo, then we usually shift over and start talking about hollow points. And the difference is, how does the bullet use its energy? So when we're talking about hollow points, as soon as that projectile creates a hole, the front of the bullet changes. And you've all seen the pictures, it opens up. And the function of the bullet at that point changes. At that point, that hollow point is trying to use the rest of the potential energy contained in that round and transfer it to the target as kinetic energy. And if you've seen any of those slow motion videos, we can see how that ballistics gel just shakes and wobbles all over the place. And it's cool to watch. But really what's happening there is when that bullet changes shape, it's transferring all of its energy to that initial target. So while these are good for practice, they're not necessarily good for self-defense. We would prefer a hollow point for self-defense. And if you've seen those videos, when you're looking at, say, 9mm, I use this in class, that full metal jacket is going to zip right through a ballistics gel block. And the slide I use, it's like 36 inches of ballistics gel. So another thing people talk about is over-penetration. When we start looking at hollow points, when that projectile enters that ballistics gel, you can see it immediately creates a large cavitation, and that channel is drastically different from the full metal jacket, and typically we actually pass through less material. So if we're worried about over penetration, if we're out in public and having to defend ourselves, then the hollow point is the correct answer. If we're worried about shock stopping an assailant, the hollow point is the answer. And full metal jackets are great for practice because they're less expensive. All that being said, I always tell my classes you should absolutely practice with some of your self-defense ammo, because you don't know if that ammunition works in your gun, and you don't know how different that ammunition feels when you shoot it. So we should be practicing with the self-defense ammo we chose. For the first time ever here at ProShots, we're having actually a bulk ammo sale on self-defense ammunition. And I think that would be the perfect time to pick up a good supply of self-defense ammunition and then use some of that ammo to practice with and set some back for your self-defense use. So it's going to start Friday, and you'll see it in Friday's email. But for the first time ever, we're actually having a bulk hollow point 9mm ammo sale. We look forward to seeing you in the store. We hope you have a great week.